Okay, so last time you all were introduced to Tempensky. You made your rounds around the area. Um, sorry, not Tempen. Was it Tempensky? Yes, Tempensky. You made your area into Tempensky, met up with Clover, met up with the other mafia bosses, and got your quest to go to the ninth ring. That you can make it through there. One of your first jobs is recovering a cache of some kind, and the place is under constant bombardment of different armaments as well as snipers and gunners and everything everywhere. You avoided an encounter with multiple Mr. Handies that are now just kind of like circling around you, floating in the area. As you have to search it for a cache and either bring it back or continue your trek onward, you have to be able to cross the ninth ring to get into the area you need to, or you can go through the other area, which involves you going through repetitive missions to earn your way up the mafia ranks of the other mafia. But you've chosen the large-scale bombardment map. Not that you have to get through it all at once, but you will have to make progress as you continue. And you can go back and forth, it'll just take longer. And with that said, you still have 26 days on the... Is it 26 or 24? Let me check. Let's see here. You have days on the clock left that you need to... I'm going to go with 24 because that's the number in my brain. So you have 24 days left. And you still have 24 days left. So what do y'all want to do? As you're at the end of your combat here, you hacked out these robots.
Chief can have the robots help us find the cache.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm going to order the robots to search within this specific area, the purple ring, to find useful supplies and technology and bring it back to this spot.
So they begin to kind of fan out.
Oh, that's sick.
Right, they're not being shot by these guys, so because they think they're working with them. At least as far as we could tell. So.
And while they search that part, I want to search the area, the immediate area we're in myself.
Okay.
That's going to be investigation or perception.
Investigation.
$33.
Okay. You find a box of different alcoholic drinks.
Okay.
As well as 15 bottle caps.
I'll just hand the bottle caps to Sven.
One of the robots comes back and dumps on the ground a cluster of scavenged food. The next one comes back with a bunch of other supplies. I'm just gonna say what each one comes back with instead of having to drag them all, if that's okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
That'll take a bit to text out.
Oh boy, I hope it's good. I bet it will be.
Ugh, I got the stuffy nose and runny nose and one. Nose stuffed up in one nostril and running in the other. What is Gilgamesh doing at this time while all these robots are doing all this and you're hearing gunfire and blast and everything going on? Like, just give me some party roleplay what you're all doing while I'm typing this out.
I'm just like hanging out along this wall here, ducking behind cover. Not used to like the fire, like the sounds of the firefight. More used to like cheering.
What about you, Lena?
I
Hello?
am reading a book.
Oh,
I'm
I
sorry.
thought you said hi.
No, I said I, and then I was trying not to choke. I am reading a book.
What book?
The Art of War.
How poignant.
I am watching through like cracks in the wall to look for anybody that might be approaching.
I like how
Virtual.
Lena's just reading.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
Virtual's
virtual.
looking around.
Yeah, we need to dissect the robots that blew up.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I'll start on that.
I'm just organizing the stuff the robots bring back.
Okay, there you go. That's what they all find. In total, that is 16 barrel cactus, 8 spore plants, 5 pinto beans, 10 maize, 10 rad potatoes, 55 stacks of human flesh, 5 moonshine, 3 rebound, 4 medics, 3 psycho, 12 radix, 4 slasher, 2 fixer, 1 first aid, 44 of pistol and rifle rounds, 22 shotgun ammo, 44 scrap, 25 cotton shirts and pants, 25 leather, and 1 laser beam splitter mod. Sven,
Good.
roll me a perception check.
Sure. Not great.
So, what you find is. What was the total?
7.
So, in total, you are looking around. You're too distracted by the gunfire. Is sort of like your military background is giving you some flashbacks, is giving you some, like, mental filtering that you're having to put in as you're kind of getting that, like, back and forth of not full PTSD episodes, but like little flashes of memory here and there. And you think you hear a gunshot fire, and you turn, and it was nothing. And then a bombardment splashes down on the ground like 25 odd feet away, taking you by surprise again. And then you expect another one, and you don't hear anything for a minute or two. And then it surprises you again when on the third minute it crashes down another 35 feet away. What you are able to notice, though, is that under the ground, where you saw like the Mr. Handys pop out, there are those same ones up ahead, but going out for miles. You see there's Mr. Handy landmines. You see what appears to be like shifting shadows looking like assaultrons. You can see there's rolling tread marks everywhere of patrolling sentry bots. There's men moving in the shadows between the different alleyways that you think you can see. And as you look back, you see that on the outskirts of this area I've drawn here, where the Mr. Handys were, are popping up new ones, as if they're being fed underneath underground tunnels and then locked in place, ready to ambush again. You then also notice something else. When one of the artillery pods drops and explodes, some of them explode and charge out landmines from them. Like a cluster goes out and blows up and then spreads a bunch of landmines everywhere. And another one hits the ground and explodes, and it's a detonation charge. Another is a pyre charge. Another is an EMP.
Okay.
All right, my suggestion is that we bag up all these supplies.
That wasn't a
And-
cache, by the way.
What?
That's not a cache, by the way, just to let you know.
That was just random supplies that they found. So we still have not found the thing that we were looking for.
I was,
Yeah.
I misunderstood after we said that we found a box. The one with the whiskey and stuff in it.
Oh, that was a cache, sorry. That was a cache of medical supplies. I apologize.
So we did.
Yes, you
Okay,
did.
cool.
My fault. You did find a cache.
Okay, cool. So, what I believe we should do is bag up all this stuff, take all of it back to those guys. I also think that we should get really close together and surround ourselves with the robots, like active camouflage. Try to come back out the way we came in.
Yeah, I mean, we could try. I mean, how's everybody? Yeah, how is everybody looking right now?
That guy's gonna be really happy if we bring back all 5 of these robots and give them to him.
I'm basically full.
Yeah, I have self-healed on full.
I'm not full, but
I'm down.
Aren't you wicked low, Virgil? Didn't you get shot like 3 times getting here?
there was a misunderstanding with the roll on healing on my part, and I ended up getting healed.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right.
The robots will respond to your movement, Virgil.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I'm 37.
All right, so we believe that we found the cache then, based
Yes.
off of what you gave us.
You believe
Okay.
that you found the cache. It is a depleted medical cache, but it's still a cache, nonetheless.
Okay, cool. Yeah, as long as we think that's, then yeah. Before we leave, Virgil, you need to strip the other robots. Remember, we killed 5 robots.
Oh yeah.
I'll work on.
I included that in the
Oh, okay. Perfect.
robots
Wonderful.
scavenging.
Sorry, I must have missed it. I only halfway glanced at the list.
You got it back 44 scrap, and you found 1 mod, a gun mod.
Perfect. Yeah. And we're not giving them that gun mod.
That's fine. I mean, all it does is turn her laser gun into a shotgun. It's not horrendously great, but it's good to sell. We'll keep from the rebound and down, but everything above that is stuff that we can give to them.
I have 26 psycho, so if anyone wants that.
That you never use.
I gotta wait until the end.
It's not like fucking elixirs
Not
in
really
Final
on it.
Fantasy.
You should see my Skyrim inventory, dude.
I love how this game went from, like, in the early, oh god, we need to team up at every enemy, to, well, combat ends as soon as Virgil or Sven gets their turn. It didn't survive Sven, Jams win. It didn't survive Jams.
Yeah, one of us is gonna just eat it.
Look, Jackie's hitting pretty hard with that fucking
Those
W.
explosives, dude.
Well, the explosives are nice for taking out a bunch of them at once, but her gun does 8d8 damage, and we haven't even modded that fucking thing. That's off the factory floor right there.
Well, she should be killing shit with it then.
I mean, she is, but I want to put that on her heatwave gun because it lets her where she can, I believe, if I'm reading your effect
The
right,
heatwave gun does 8d8.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And it does 1d8 burn.
Laser
That's
rifle
cool.
beam splitter makes the weapon have spread mode.
right. So I think she can choose to make it spread or not.
No, it's a
Alright.
rifle
Oh, that'd
mod.
be nice.
It's a barrel mod that changes the way that the effect works, so instead of being single fire, it becomes spread. It's one or the other.
Gotcha. Okay.
You don't get to switch between it.
I mean, it could still be worth it because doesn't spread still work the distance of the fucking gun?
Yeah, spread. All that the spread effect does
Yeah.
is your damage is inflicted equally to the number of enemies hit in front of you. The damage is divided based on the number of foes. So if you dealt 12 damage and there were 4 enemies, each of them take 3 damage.
Well, we can discuss that later. Let's get out of here. Everybody ready? Getting close.
So, back to doing turn phases of movement. Virgil, you will move first.
All right. That's right.
You're going to try to stealth and run, right?
Oh, that's right. What am I rolling for again?
Well, you'd roll me stealth if you wanted to do stealth. If you wanted to run, you would use your AP to run.
So it's one or the other.
You can't run while stealthed.
Yeah. Well, the entire idea is for the robots to be the stealth, so I'm just gonna run.
Here, but before you move, let me do this real quick to kind of give it a bit more ease of understanding. Do this, and then we'll do lock it. Map. So that this circle, which I will give a yellow. Yeah, that blends in too much. Oh, that blends in too much. Oh fuck. There we go. Every time that you move, afterwards I will shrink that circle, and once it gets to the robots, it'll hit one of the robots and go back a little bit. It could potentially hit one of the robots without being down that low, but it guarantees a higher and higher chance. You have a visual.
I see. Crap. So we are going to head back towards Ringo at least.
Poor Ringo.
You never made it.
Move 150. So this is my movement.
Okay. It shrinks a little bit as you hear a gunshot whiz by.
Okay, and now I have to roll survival, yes? That's how we were doing it last time, every time we move?
Well, they have to roll survival. They'll roll survival once they end their movement to see if they got shot. But as long as they're within the circle, I have to see if they pass the hit of the circle shrinking. So the idea is when you're in this radius, right? There, it's sort of like concealment because all the robots are moving with each other, like on a patrol. And I'm seeing if one of the stray gunshots hits you or not. And if a stray does hit you, they might be alerted, or if they might see you as it goes down the cover, it becomes less and less of what the patrol looks like because it looks more and more suspicious.
So you're only rolling for stray bullets. I don't need to worry about survival because I'm undercover still.
Yes. This goes for anybody in the area. Anybody out of the area that would roll survival. So go ahead and move next jams. Or anybody else that wants to move. Anybody can move wherever they want, but you'll just all have to wait till the end to roll survival. Kind of want to stay in the area if you can.
I will move I'm going to go to here. Sorry, yeah. This is yeah. Sorry, this was the spot. Yep.
Jam's over here being tactical.
What about you,
And-
Lena?
Is this on?
Yeah, you're on.
Yeah, okay. I want to move, but I cannot remember how far I can move.
10 feet for 1 AP, 25 feet for 2. So, how many AP do you
So-
have?
What's your agility?
7.
7 times 25.
Okay.
That's your movement and full sprint.
Okay, it's 170.
So you can get kind of right here by this robot.
I will do that.
Now,
Okay. There?
I have enough AP that the 3 of you can move another 35 feet.
So before you move, I'm rolling for a stray bullet, as the area now shrinks again. Okay, go ahead and move, Virgil.
Right. Set another 35 feet.
Yeah.
There.
And now it depends. Do you want to try to go around and go down, or do you want to just like cross and go down a ladder?
Oh, that's a good point.
Basically, do you want to cross the foxholes, or do you want to try to go through the foxholes and around?
I'm probably going to run to this ladder right here.
Okay.
Because the one that Ringo and them are hiding in isn't directly connected to the outside. As far as I remember.
Correct. This was just a spot to hide to not get shot.
Well, I'm trying to think of it from Virgil's recollection of how they got there and not my ability to see the map from bird's eye. I moved my 35. Did anybody else?
I did not.
Now you still have your regular movement. That was just your bonus for me giving everybody 3 AP.
Okay, so we can do our regular movement now.
You said 35?
So Virgil move first, and then, or anyone else want to move, they can move where they want to be, and then Virgil, you'll go and see if anybody is in the area.
Right. There's the bonus movement.
150 gets me in. Okay, yeah, cool.
You're up next, Lena.
Okay.
It's 175.
Where are we trying to end up? Down the ladder?
Yeah, down this ladder over here. That's 135. You still have 40 more feet of movement to come this way.
Okay, I'm gonna have to break it up. Over there.
So it's 110 feet.
And then 40 this way.
Oh, that was 110? Okay, 65 more feet.
Oh, shit. So that was
I would-
40, so another 15.
But if you
Okay.
stay in that circle, you're less likely to get shot.
So, so after that, Sven, I'll let you move, and then I'll tap off the thingy.
Going this way.
Once we're in the trench, we're under cover. Kinda.
Kind of.
Yeah, kinda.
Until something else pops up.
And I'm going to move to there.
Shit can fall on our heads, but we're less likely to hit a stray bullet unless it's directly shooting at us.
Well, where y'all move 10 feet per AP, I move 20.
So, it's come down to your cover is getting pretty suspicious that the robots went into the trench. So now, your cover is like about here, guaranteed for one of the bots to get shot if you go back up. And now I need to roll for an encounter die to see if anything pops up in the trench.
Who will we fight? Will it be a mole rat or will it be Godzilla?
I don't count your blessings.
I wasn't aware I had blessings.
You hop down to the trench where out from underneath one of the barricades and explodes two death claws that reach out underneath and crawl their way up.
Oh, jeez. Godzilla. Got it.
And on the other side is a bunch of rats that are crawling around in the trench. The death claws are going first as they got the surprise attack. Okay. One of them is going to swing on Ringo. Two swings hit. Ringo takes 42 damage. Jams?
I got it. Sorry.
Number 2 is going to rush past over here, swing on a bot and kill it. It is now Virgil's turn.
Can I tell roughly, just my knowledge of science, how big of an explosion would be if the bots self-destruct?
What's your science at?
The 300, I think. Yeah.
About that big?
No, my hit is 308. My skills is 296.
It'd be about that big. It's about 100 feet.
Shit. Okay.
So, hey, real quick, let me do what would be my turn. I don't know anything's happening. I'm literally just giving all my AP to everybody.
Well, you don't know any of this is happening is the thing.
Right, I'm just giving them AP so they could try to catch up. I'm not trying to move to them. I'm not trying to do combat. I'm literally just giving them all my AP so they could try to move and keep up. If you'll allow that. Because that's what I've been doing, is dumping AP into them so they could get extra.
I would say I would allow you to dump your 35 extra movement that you did before, because you would think that would be enough to have them keep up with you as you were doing beforehand.
Okay, so that's 3 AP for everybody. Yeah.
But,
That's fine.
do you have enough to give 3 AP to everybody?
Yeah, I have for combat, I have 23 AP, and it's every 2 points. it's 2 points of AP for me to get it instead of 3.
So that'd be if one of the bots self-destructed on you, Virgil.
Right. This would be much easier if Ringo wasn't right there in the middle of it. Shit. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna shoot number 2 with my gun then. And that is with my belt Luger. So that is it's gonna be 3d20. So okay, I hit.
Okay.
And I hit it, and
Remember how it works?
um,
So it
I'm
has a
second guessing.
so it has a burst effect, right?
Yeah.
So let me copy burst for you, and you can, unless you're looking at it.
I'm not at the moment. I thought I understood it. I was just gonna roll 3d20.
Yep.
Okay. I hit it in the right arm.
Mm-hmm.
And that is 40. Sven is too far away to give us his charisma bonus, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it just gets my bloody mess, which is +2, I believe. So 42?
Okay.
Shoot it again. 18 definitely hits. Nope, wrong dice. That one, okay. Shoot it in the left arm this time. $45, $46, $47. So 42, then 47.
That was the damage, 47.
Yeah, 42 and then 47.
Okay. Does the Luger have a burst rating on it?
Or how do you mean? It says burst 3 shots.
Yeah, so you're rolling the 3d20 for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a mod on it that ups it from D12 to D20.
Okay. Just make sure you're keeping track of the CR for the gun.
Shit, that's each time it's used, right? It removes
Yes.
1 or
Each time that it's used, it removes 5 CR from the gun out of a total condition rating of 100.
5. Okay, so I've used up 10. This is a headshot. For 38 damage. So 42, 47, 38. Okay. That's 6 AP and 15 CR. So much math.
At some point I gotta figure out or pay for getting an automatic character sheet done.
Okay. So I can do 3 more shots. And it's going to cost me a total of 30 CR. Okay, just need to write that down so I don't lose track of it. 55. Too bad. Okay. 5 is the left leg. Ooh. For 50 damage. Hit in the head again. For 27 damage. Okay. Hit him in the chest for 26 damage. So that's a total of 230 damage. That's the end of my turn.
Okay, still alive. But it looks pretty bloodied up. As that's the end of your turn, James, it's your turn with you and Ringo.
Okay. Alright, 2 AP for Ringo. I'm going to command animal on him. Which... ...22 passes. Alright. Alright, Ringo. You're going to bite. Which do you bite? So he's going to bite for 47 damage. So he's going to bite.
Okay.
Direct armor, 47. Six is chest for 47. And if it's not dead, he'll do it again.
It's not dead.
In the right arm for 47.
You rip the arm off and, holding it in his teeth and mouth, the Deathclaw is dead.
Alright, that's it for Ringo.
Now, what about you?
Jam's gonna move. Where's the fisher? There it is. So that would be 40. Alright, so I'm using the Deathclaw to attack him. So that would be to the right leg for 27 damage.
Okay.
Machete. Just for a second time. For 20 damage. Oh, I think I have. Whatever. Yeah, for 19 damage. Move that ball again. The right arm. For 24 damage. The right arm. For 24 damage. The left arm. Damn it. 16 damage. Armor. $18 damage. Armor. Oops. 14 damage. Armor. 25 damage. Chest for a crit with the Deathclaw. So I just cut off its chest. Because I crit with the
So
death claw.
you skinned its chest open. It's all meaty and fleshy now.
Okay. Well, now it's for 40 damage.
Still kicking, but pretty hurt.
Right arm for crit. For 36 damage. I'm attacking the chest, the death claw again.
Okay.
So is that another crit? Yeah.
Yeah.
For 34 damage. Armor. For 22 damage. That was the left arm for 25 damage.
What'd you say?
25 damage.
Okay.
The head. Hit the head for 20 damage. I'll do Raylan. $18 damage. Crit the left arm again for 46 damage. Leg. Right leg for 23 damage. Right arm crit. For 52 damage. I cut off the left arm for 38 damage.
Whew.
With the death claw. The Ripper. Oops, I already rolled that. For 16 damage. A 100.
It's dead.
Right.
It explodes. So that's combat over. And you gained... Where was
That's
it
not
here?
over yet.
Huh?
Combat's not over yet. There's still rats.
The rats aren't attacking you.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
They're just vibing, scurrying around.
Excellent.
Unless you wanted to kill the rats.
I am good.
Lena said she was going to get a new rat.
Ooh.
Yeah, sorry, the dogs keep barking, so I've got my microphone muted. Shut up!
You got 2,000 experience across 2 sources.
Shit.
I'm sorry. How much?
2,000 experience across 2 sources.
Oh, can I skin them?
Sure, roll me survival.
34 I passed.
You get 4 Deathclaw steaks and 8 Deathclaw leather.
Hey, you got to roll your d20 for a cube, right?
Oh yeah. What's that rule again?
It's like a 15 up, you get a cube.
Yeah. If I get a 15 or above, come on, big money. We'll do it with the special dice.
I don't know if you've ever done it yet.
Oh, it almost did 15.
Okay, Virgil.
What I do now?
He's over here just not passing anything, just like you when you were trying to heal.
Oh,
Virgil, do you want that leather?
the one already in the list, or do you mean from the death clause?
From the death clause.
Sure. How much is
Alright,
it?
you get 4.
Four?
Death claw.
Cool. I will add it to my inventory.
I don't know if I did this as a joke or if somebody else did, but I have pocket sand in my inventory that I want to use.
I think you probably did that when you were doing all those arena fights.
Pocket sand.
Okay, I'm done adding all that stuff to my inventory. I didn't add the rifle and shotgun ammo. I assumed that I handed that to you, Sven, while we were still at the place.
Gotcha. I will add that to my sheet. No problem.
But everything above the rebound, all the food and the whiskey and stuff, is in the bag to go to the guy. Just as soon as we finish getting the hell out of here.
Okay, continue on your movement.
All right. Is it still plus 35?
Yeah.
All right. So 150, and then plus 35.
Is that the end of yours, Virgil?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move here and see that Lena. That was 6 AP.
What?
You're looking at the rats, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want one?
I do.
All right, I'm gonna use 2 AP to try to animal handle or coerce the little rat to be her friend or come over and say hi.
Let's roll in animal handling. A rat comes over near you, Giggles.
Start like doing that, trying to pet it a little bit. Look, Lena.
It squishes a little bit in your hands because they're so big.
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna use 2 more AP. to try to get another one to come over. I got 34 on that one.
Saunters over to you.
I'm not gonna pet this one this time. Alright, Lena. Go ahead and say hi to that rat.
Hi, Puddles.
Roll
Stick my hand
me.
out.
Roll me an animal handling.
Me or her?
Her.
There. Oh,
It's close.
I know. 20. Not natural.
What'd you get?
I got a 20. Not natural.
You've befriended the rat. What do you want to name it?
Puddles.
Puddles?
Yep.
Is this Puddles too?
I don't remember what the other one's name was. I don't think it was Puddles.
He was at the end.
You are a dick.
So now I have, what, 4 APs? What? 50.
There. You can move your character now or the rat, and clicking on it and it'll drag the both of you.
Cool. Thank you.
He is on your shoulder now.
Yay. Thanks, Jams.
You're welcome.
Okay. 130. No, it's 175. Let's go 150. What the- And it's still plus 35, yeah. See, I had 35, and 35 is... Come on, cooperate. There we go. Now I'm done. What is the passive XP amount?
You mean the bonus XP? For us, it is
No, it should passive.
For your checks?
Passive XP, I'll just copy the table. Skill checks of 1d100 are 25 XP each. If your crit is considered double, skill checks of 2d100 at 75. Any general checks are 5 experience, and multiple of any check in a row is 15 experience each in consecutive order.
Cool. Thank you.
So I'll say that by the time y'all can make it over here without being scathed anymore, as you make it back out, you are able to travel back if you wish. If you wish to go back to Tempensky.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to the guy who gave us the quest.
Okay.
Bar of Devils.
So you walk back to, not Tempensky, sorry, Lenensky. Base Lenensky, there we go. So you make your way back to Base Lenensky, and it is nighttime there, as one more day has passed. On to the 23rd day. You make your way back to the White Warhog. It says, "Welcome back. It seems you were able to make it through the 9th ring. Very impressive. But did you bring back what we discussed?"
Yeah, and we give him
The bag of supplies on the list, starting at the moonshine all the way up to the wine.
And so you give him the so you give him the booze for the depleted medical kit and the vegetables and stuff.
Mm-hmm. And I also offer him the 4 robots we brought back with us.
I will be taking those as extra payment. Very good. You did excellent on your first job. For that, I will give you your reward. You get 55 caps. As your reward for bringing back a cash, as he says to you, "Now, to discuss business." I have multiple contracts for getting caches back within that area. Bring me back caches and you get more caps. It's as simple as that. Anything else you wish to offer me will give you reputation, as well as my respect. And you can use that reputation in a way to engage in Silky's little market of sorts. We have to make sure that the people we trust most are able to get the best goods. I have all the things you need. Just ask, and I'm sure I can hunt it down. Hello? Oh. Hello, Shank.
Hey guys.
Can hop in and listen on in. I'll type out this reputation system for you.
So that means we have 2 days until that fighting shit starts.
You have 2 days until the dance occurs at nighttime.
Yeah.
You guys have any questions for him while I'm typing this out? Do you want to be a mini voice in here, Shank? I guess not.
So, do you have anything that will help us get towards where we need to go?
It depends. After all I said, you have to gain our trust, and that requires reputation. Which requires you doing more work for me, but you can always buy from the market. Information also comes with reputation. You've proven yourself that you can go out there and explore the minor trenches, but to come back better-handed than half-baked medical supplies will take a bit more.
So who are the guards at the other side of that trench firing at us?
They are called... Get my notes right. They are called the Lynch Stars. They are what's left of the military. An old installment. Some say they're Enclave, others say they're Voxins. However, I don't care. They're a thorn in my spine, but they keep me in progress as well. Just enough to skim a little off the top and keep people in check. There's lots of scrap out there, enough to make it worth the while.
So yeah, I guess we'll see what they're offering for sale, and then what kind of jobs they have.
Okay. So, reputation, each time that you come back from a mission from them, it gives you more rep points. You brought back some extra stuff combined with the normal stuff that you gain, so you have 10 rep out of 200. Those are what you gain upon reputation increases. As of right now, he just has like your normal ammo, typical normal weapons, not really any better armor that you have. It's like
Okay.
metal armor, heavy leather, that kind of stuff. Actually, let me check. Let me actually check before I say anything more. Virgil, roll me a d20.
Okay. 18.
Okay.
Keep seeing the ring around my character on Discord flashing. It's my dog snoring. My dog snoring is activating my mic.
Well, it's
Gotta
not
be a hell of a snore.
Yeah, he's a Shih Tzu. He's got a flat face.
Oh, yeah.
It's also like
My Pomer-
14 years old.
Yeah, I was gonna say my Pomeranian snores, but he's almost 14, so I think he deserves when you're a small dog that's that old. I think you deserve a couple of snores. Oh, gosh.
There he goes.
Hey, Jams.
What?
How much you want to bet that 200 rep silver key is to our callers?
I was hoping it was like a treasure box. But yeah, you're probably right.
So you find that this is what he has in stock currently for armor and weapons. The Mark Tribal, all of this is medium to heavy armor. And then specifically auto, las, and plasma rifles.
God, what's a paladin toaster?
It's a fist weapon.
all I can think of is a toaster and armor.
It's a pretty little toaster.
It is the bravest little toaster.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm good on armor.
Well, before we go back anywhere, you should probably spend a minute and repair your gun
Absolutely.
with the scraps you have. And everybody should check their armor, and we should make sure everybody's repaired.
I could use some healing.
Heal Ringo, even though he's not here.
Now remember, he can only do his heal a certain number of times before we sleep.
And he just said it's a new day, so I have my maximum number of times.
Oh,
I think we still have to sleep.
It's per
As it says
rest.
per.
Doesn't
Yeah,
mean
like
not per day, per rest.
Okay. Well, if it's per rest, then I've used it 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, I mean,
Use
I
it
don't know how many
twice.
you have. I was just,
Yeah,
I was
twice.
just saying.
And it's I forget how many times per day I can use it. I know we put that somewhere. Is that in pinned messages?
Let me see. First aid under the actions. You're limited to half your int in uses of first aid per long rest.
Oh, 6. So I can use it 4 more times before our next rest.
The Autolaz and Autoplaz are a 4-burst rifle, and the big sawed-off is a big fucking sawed-off shotgun, if that wasn't the case, and it deals 60-20 damage.
Cool.
That's pretty cool.
Probably has a super short range too, since it's short sawed off.
With a breaking attribute on it.
Eesh.
To remind you, breaking does... This effect is good for destroying cover and object like walls. 3/4 of the damage goes to the CR of the thing you're hitting.
Just so everyone knows, that combat armor DT is 15 and the condition's 400.
So I perform first aid on range.
The Paladin Toaster's effect is it makes burning foes explode into a plume of fire.
Shit.
Yeah, you're in late game, buddy. All the good, big shit is getting unlocked now.
That'd be one of those, like, if the Paladin Toaster does that, then you'd want to get jams like a, 1-2 combo. So he needs one hand.
Fire first.
One that lights him on fire.
Yeah, one hand that lights him on fire, and the one hand that makes him fucking explode. Yeah.
That'd be insane.
Well, you could always get a shish kebab somewhere. It doesn't make them, like, explode into, like, a giant... Unless they're dead, they'll explode into a fireball, but, like, a plume of fire is, like... It would be, like, a giant fireball on the contact, and then, if anything was nearby, it would be caught on fire. And set other things on fire. The equivalent of the wizard saying, I cast fireball, I care not how big the room is. But while you're all deciding on shopping, I figure this is a good time to take a break for a okay, to unpause, and here we're back again, and to explain what I just explained to my players. So we're testing out now a new rule. So the new rule is radroach, where similar to systems like Wrath and Glory or Rogue Trader, you get these special dice that you can roll to reroll checks, force narrative declarations through that would go so if you're like failing multiple checks or you don't want to roll the check because all of you suck at it or something, or you know you're tired or whatever, allow you to do so. You get 2 rad luck per session. They reset every session, and so any extra that you gain wouldn't carry over. You can do so to force the narrative forward, but it does so in the worst way possible or in a hindrance way possible. You can also use it on giving yourself extra hit or damage. Every time that you use the rad luck, you have to take 1d12 damage of rads. Non-resistible, can't be blocked by anything. And after the first 2 that you get, you then would roll. You can continue to roll rad luck after your first 2 charges, but after the first 2 charges, you would increase the amount of dice after that. So the third one would be 2d12, and then 3d12 rad damage, and so on and so forth. If you do an excellent job in RP, overcome something big, or have good character growth and arc, you'll be rewarded a rad luck back, and you get a charge back that you can use. That charge doesn't count. If you were 3 over before, it would count as 1d12. It wouldn't count as 3d12. But it doesn't reset your counter after it's used. So it'd then be 4d12 after. That all makes sense?
Yeah. The armor, when you're saying like marked tribal, is that like headgear included too?
No. So the medium armor that is the marked tribal armor is just the marked tribal armor? Or does it say there's a armor head included?
Well, so there are
The helmet,
beast tribal helmet.
the helmet wouldn't be included, just the marked tribal torso.
Okay. Yeah, and you know, there's like a metal helmet. So I was just seeing if this is strictly just the body pieces, which is fine. Just making sure I know what I'm looking
It's assumed you could buy the helmet separately if you wanted a full set.
at. Well, I don't think we're going to purchase anything right now. So I think we'd like to find out what other jobs he has that we could do. And we'll grind up some rep.
Same job as before. Go back into the wasteland and get him another cache from the 9th ring. That's the only job that he has.
Gotcha, okay. And we can go out there and collect multiple caches.
If you find
And come
multiple
back.
caches, you can bring back multiple caches.
All right, everybody good with doing that? Do we want to explore around in the other areas here that we didn't explore, that southeast and northwest corner?
Well, the northwest corner contains the other faction. He kind of gave you a rundown before. The other faction is another faction of mafia members. The way their organization works is it's another mafia system. So like this one is like, hey, go out into the wilderness and explore the deadly zone and find caches to gain my reputation, but you'll eventually, if you cross that zone, get to the other place, and then the other guys are like, hey, we know how to get there safely, but you gotta grind up to the top of the ladder, and the top of the ladder requires you to go on different expedition missions. And those expedition missions are like you got to go out and collect like 6 contracts and then come back, and then you gain a rank up, and then go out and collect 6 more contracts, and then rinse repeat. While you're out there, contract can take multiple days between locations, but will have a higher... It basically depends. Like, one's high risk, high reward, and the other one's safer, but takes longer.
Yeah, I think we're ready to go on.
Okay. So you're going to head back to the 9th ring?
Yeah, unless anybody else says anything. Yep, we're going to the ring.
Let's go.
You head back to the 9th ring of hell, as it were, and you're back here. Now the question is when you spawn back in, I will give you the option of, do you want to spawn on the left or the right side?
I say let's spawn on the right.
Okay, I'll group you up.
Probably have to kill our way into the place again, but
So the left side had a lot more open zones in terms of, you know, getting from place to place, but between those open zones was a lot more cover on the start. On the start, there's a lot more cover to be had. However, there's probably more traps involved because of that cover. So I'll take it at your own winds of mercy.
all right. And searching for traps is which skill again? I forget.
Investigation.
Gotcha. Okay.
I kind of noticed a lot of instances where investigation and perception kind of seem like they overlap.
So I
Depends
found
on the
at the
circumstance.
beginning. Yeah, I found at the beginning of the document it says insight for in the wastelands for spotting traps and ambushes.
Yes.
Okay.
So, if you want to think of it like this, insight is more so when you're traveling out in the world. Like the world map stuff is insight because you're kind of inferring upon past history where they might be. An active war zone is like, it can be a mix of investigation and perception, but I lean more towards investigation because you're having to like really identify the terrain and get a lay of it, whereas perception is like you're in a corridor, in a bunker, you can look down the hallway and be like, is that suspicious or not?
Okay.
All of them
So,
can be used interchangeably, it just kind of depends on what I'm feeling at the moment, but...
Yeah, that's fine. So I believe that would be Virgil's expertise.
What about my expertise?
We're gonna search for traps.
Uh-huh.
We move up.
Okay.
We got attacked a bunch on the way here.
Well, here we go then. It's a D20, right? Ooh.
Everything's fine. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. You are completely safe and okay. You are, for sure, there is nothing wrong with this area whatsoever. How could there be? You have excellent perception. You know everything that's here.
All clear, no traps. Let's move. We're gonna make our way up to this ladder.
Who's walking first?
Which ladder?
We're gonna go up towards this ladder.
Okay, around the corner.
Who's walking first?
I would assume Virgil's walking first because he's looking for traps.
That makes sense.
And I mean, and then Jams, you're our melee guy. You would be behind him.
You're sending Casper up first?
No, I was zoomed out too
So-
far and I crashed it.
And then
Here,
kind of
let
Lana.
me,
you know,
oh, he's already attached to you. Oh, no, he isn't. 1 minute.
No, he should have been. I was able to move him back and then move him with me.
Nope. I'm not gonna do it. Here we go. Okay, then if I do this, and this, and then here, there we go. So you get about to here, where you hear a step click, and then a boom as it goes off, as a radiation trap goes off. Take 27 rads.
Ugh.
it's all right. You needed some radiation.
Yeah, I did.
All right, let's keep moving up.
As you touch the ladder, you realize it's covered in razor wire and slice your hand for 6 damage.
I think Virgil needs to sleep or something.
Aren't I unable to sleep now?
Well, no wonder you're fucking it up.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
I mean, you can sleep. It's just you hear crackles and pops in your ear.
Weird. Alright. Well, I want to use my repair knowledge of 300 to remove the razor wire from the ladder.
You snip it with some pliers and remove it. Roll me a survival check.
Excuse me.
Oh. That passes.
Okay. A bullet whizzes by your face. Remember movement now.
How far was that?
It is 75 feet.
I'll draw the cover boxes for you.
Should be able to make it right there. Right? That was... Yeah, that was less than 150. Okay. I have 10 more feet, but I've made it to a wall, so I'm going to cling to this while I wait for everybody else.
Okay. Everybody else go ahead and move while I draw out these cover positions. So I found an owlbear can do fog of war shit, but well, better. You can cut it out now. But you gotta do it manually, which kind of sucks. There's a feature to do it, but I don't have a subscription to pay for it. You're up. It's fine.
Yeah, I'll stop there. Set. Trying to keep my movement where everybody can keep the 35 extra feet of movement.
Where the hell did y'all go?
Straight north.
Oh, I see. Okay. I'm going over here. Excuse me.
Once everybody stop moving, let me know.
I believe we've all stopped.
No, we have not.
Okay.
I still have the 35 extra. But nowhere, that's not going to put me anywhere that I need
Yeah,
to
but
be.
you can go like right here on the corner.
That's true.
I mean, we honestly don't know where exactly we need to be. We're getting here and starting the search.
All right, I'm done.
Okay, you all get to that area. Where's Sven at? Sven, did you cross anywhere in here?
I went right up here.
Okay.
So, along this wall.
And where's Ringo moving?
He's gonna stay in the trench.
Gonna leave Ringo behind?
Yeah, he's so slow.
So you make it over as the bullet volley fires and hits the wall in front of you. Okay, Virgil, roll me another investigation.
Right. $41.
You manage to spot where some of the mines are. For at least this section. And you also, Sven, due to your military knowledge, go ahead and roll me a, go ahead and roll me a,
History for military knowledge?
yes.
$30.
You predict the next incoming strike is going to hit here for artillery.
Okay.
Okay, you're up. Everyone else. Go ahead and do your next movement.
All right, first I'm going to let everybody know where I know the traps are at, or where I think they're at. It's too bad we gave all those, let's see.
Too bad you gave all the what?
The robots could have had them around, like, spread out looking for stuff.
Roll me perception if you want to look for a cache next turn.
Okay. Like, roll it now or roll it next turn?
I'll look.
I'm gonna go here.
Oh, God, an 8.
I think you're muted, sweetheart.
I am. I'm over here eating these damn coconut rolls. Like, my survival depends on it. They're so freaking good.
So, James, you don't find anything. You're just kind of picking up fistfuls of dirt as you go, and you're like, nothing. 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 Nothing.
Yeah. I look in this area. I also rolled an 8, so I'm assuming I don't find anything.
You look under a rock. You don't find anything.
Keep moving into here.
Okay. I need Elena and Virgil to roll me a survival check.
Whoa.
Sorry.
I passed.
I did not.
Lena, you're struck for 9 damage. You're shot through the waist by a sniper.
Ow.
And then also, Lena, Virgil, and Jam, since you did not avoid the big red circle that Sven told you was the next artillery strike, I need you all to roll me a... explosives check.
Like the cash.
An explosive check. No, I
Do
said...
I need to do that? I'm sorry.
And you need to roll an explosives check as an artillery strike is called on that position that Sven warned you about.
I don't listen to
I
anything.
did not pass.
Oh, no.
I did. 38.
And Jackie has over 100, so she passes.
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody but James.
I forgot what the circle was for, honestly.
Lena and Virgil, you take 15 damage. James, you take 34 damage as the artillery strike comes in and explodes. Boom!
I'm like crawling.
Roll me another
I'm
history
very
check,
hurt.
Sven.
Sure. Uh, 23.
Okay. That's the next artillery strike zone.
I call out for Virgil to come check in here.
Lena, if you're barely holding on, why don't you get a stim from Virgil? Or
I
something.
always forget about that.
You probably have 3 or 4 on you because all of us had like 5 at one point.
Stim, pop a
I
medic
have
so you have
one.
damage resistance.
Okay.
Guys, look, the cash spot moved.
Have you been... Have you been, what is it? Have you been subtracting from your damage resistance when you get hit with damage?
No.
Your,
I do when
your damage threshold or whatever?
I do when I'm told that it's damage to my body, but when you say things like you got shot in the leg, I'm like, well, that's not my chest. My armor's on my chest.
Me too, yeah. Like you said, I got shot in the stomach, but like that's not my chest.
That's your torso.
Okay, so then
So I've been subtracting it when it makes sense.
yeah.
So it's head, chest, and shield. So
Mhm.
head is your head and your chest is like the suit, like the rest of your body.
Yeah, the chest is everything but your head. It's your
Okay,
arms,
okay.
your leg. It's the full suit of armor.
Okay.
And the shield is like any extra pieces like glasses, a literal shield, a specific shoes like mist items.
Guess I've been taking more damage than I need to then.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to
Let's see, 30. That leaves me 120.
Oh, Virgil, roll me another explosives check.
Ah. You stepped on a fucking landmine.
Wait, hold on. No.
Didn't pass?
58, and I rolled a 61.
The mines deal 33 damage to your torso.
I have one stim pack and I'm going to use it.
Okay, that'll require AP.
Okay.
I believe that's 1 AP. So,
Okay, it's 2d8.
or is it 2 AP? Let me check.
I think it's 2. I think there's a perk that makes it 1.
Drawing an item is 1 AP, so you go from 175 feet to 165 feet. No, sorry, 145 feet that you can move.
Okay. Here is for the stim pack, so that's 7.
Don't forget about your radical luck, guys. Got 2 points of it.
Okay. And then. Okay.
Lena, get in here behind cover.
Okay.
Another volley hits the wall. Anybody want to roll any checks, either for looking for a cache or looking for traps or history for the next bombardment?
I'm going to keep doing the history for the bombardment. That's 29. We need to look for the cache, and we need to look for traps. I have a feeling there might be a cache in here, so
I was expecting there to be one in that area to the north of us.
well, there's a lot here, supposedly, so we're going to keep moving north.
But real quick, I'm gonna drink a Nuka-Cola.
Can somebody
So,
give me a couple more stim packs? I am out.
James, what did you roll that check for?
I was gonna look around where I was for the
So,
cache.
perception? What'd you get?
14.
14.
Now I need 1, 2, 3, 4.
You identify potential cache zones.
Hey, Virgil, how many stim packs do you have left?
I've been trying not to use them as much as I can so I could save them up, but that has only left me with... Oh, actually, wow. Okay, I have 17.
Yeah. Can you restock Lena with her 5, please?
Yeah.
She's out.
Right. I will pass 5 of those to Lena.
Thank you, sir. Oops.
Don't forget about your super stims.
Hmm.
Or
I have-
first aid. Or your food items.
But yeah, that was why I just drank the Nuka-Cola. But I've got so much rads that it almost brought me to full health.
Any other checks before we start the next turn?
I'm gonna use an ability real quick.
What's that?
I am going to eat 30 rads to heal 6 HP.
What's that ability again?
That's part of my ghoulification. I can heal HP. 5 rads equals 1 HP. Absorb some rads.
Gotcha.
You should
So,
also look for explosives.
I will drop myself down to 10 rads. And that'll go up to 89. Okay. Yes, I will search for more traps and explosives. $48.
Okay. 1 minute. So what was your check again?
To search for more like traps and stuff, I rolled a 48.
Okay. You spot these clusters of mines.
All right. What's the octagons? Hexagons? What are those?
Those are potential locations for caches.
Oh, okay. Jeez. Okay.
Right, so after the explosives, after this volley, I'm going to move. Actually, I haven't even gone this turn. I'm going to go here and see if I can find this cache.
Okay. Roll me the perception.
20.
Ah, nice. Not bad.
You find a... Let me type this out. You find a cache.
Woohoo.
You find 1 medical cache.
Perfect. And I will move to here to end my turn. And I holler to them after the explosion. I'm going to go search the bottom right
Also, I'm experimenting with a new rule change for ghouls. Tell me what you think. Virgil,
Mm-hmm.
check general.
Mhm.
Or the wasteland OC.
Yeah, I'm looking. Hmm.
Now, is that overriding his condition, or is that the general rule?
I'm trying to change the general rule, and I'm wondering what you think of it.
Um.
I like that they get regen for having radiation, because having to give up hit points to have radiation, honestly, that part doesn't make a lot of sense to me when you're a ghoul, because your radiation doesn't give you like a shield, so it makes ghouls squishy.
Well, I kind of understand because there's still a fundamental difference between the feral ghouls and the sentient ghouls. Because the feral ghouls can be fucking dead and a glowing one explode on them and bring them back to life. But that doesn't work on the regular ghouls.
Well, I get that. To me, I would say the biggest change that I would think should happen with ghouls is they should not lose hit points for radiation, or lose a much lower percentage than a 1-to-1,
Hmm.
because otherwise it becomes very hard to stay alive and keep yourself radiated. And I feel like that's probably harder than intended.
This does look more forgiving than my
Well, this wouldn't be your rule. This is
special.
the general rule. And then
It,
yours would be modified off of the new general rule. That's
yes,
why I asked that question first.
that's
Yeah,
that's that's what I was saying.
yeah.
This looks more forgiving than my special situation.
The other thing I was thinking is that because it's so hard to sometimes gain rads, is that you can, as a ghoul, just absorb rads from the fucking environment.
I could see you needing to do that if it wasn't. It's actually really easy to get rads. You just eat some dirty food or drink from a puddle.
Well, I know, but if you're not using the food system, because that's optional.
Well, you said the hunger and thirst was optional.
Yes.
The rads hasn't been optional
No,
this
the
whole
rads
time.
the rads are not optional. I'm just saying as an extra way to gain rads, because also
Yes,
it
I would
being-
like my rads turned off, please.
no. I guess just as a way to, like, if you run out of resources, do you take the gamble of absorbing rads to get HP?
Right.
So the current rule is every hour you lose 6 rads, which is a lot. That's absolutely a shitload to have to keep up with. Because if you reach 0, you take 2d6 damage every hour. But then the other side of that is if you hit too high of a threshold, 80% you go feral. And then incoming rads give you hit points of 1d6. But honestly, that almost doesn't even make sense. It would, I don't think, it would rarely actually heal because you're going to lose the hit points for taking the rad. So yeah, the existing is really harsh. So this is much easier. It's less rads and a longer duration. So I think that's a really good change. I like the D20 on the rest. And really I like the fact that you get regen. But to get regen, I mean you have what's your hit points, Robbie? Like max.
Well, I've got 10 rads, but my hit points is 114 right now.
So you have 114. So you have to carry about 60 rads to activate your regeneration.
If I didn't have any rads, my health would be 124.
I'm gonna change the 1/2 to something else of not half, a fourth.
That sounds a little less harsh.
So if 1/4 your health is in rads, you get the 4 HP per round.
So if you carry about 30 rads, you'll have regen. And really that would knock you down to 90 hit points, which is not terrible at all. That's what I had with regen. And 90 hit points with regen. Regen's fucking stupid.
It's all still a lot to keep up with. I'm having trouble properly managing when I lose rads and when I'm supposed to be getting them back and all that. I know I haven't been doing it right.
Do you think it needs to be simplified further?
I would say yes, but I don't have a suggestion for how to do so, so I am at a loss.
Well, let me brainstorm for a little bit, because we are in the process of changing it right now as my ideas come and go. If everyone's okay hearing out the little brainstorm session.
Well, that's fine.
Sure.
So my issue is timekeeping.
Okay.
I'm sure that I am supposed to have probably a lot more of those Radeon chips than I actually have in my inventory, but I haven't been able to accurately keep track of how the days passed. You know, there's not like a day and time tracker that we can go off of or anything like that to keep us in check.
Sorry
But
about that.
adding that in would make things even more complicated than they already are, and it seems like it would put a lot of stress on you as the DM to put that in as well. It's not an easy problem to deal with.
I get what you're saying, because yeah, like if you're playing, Fallout where you have a game clock, and every 4 hours it's going to do this task for you.
Yeah.
But when you're doing it on the pen and paper, to Robbie's point, like we don't know how long it has been since we just talked to, say, the guy and got this round of quest, and how long it took us to get here to do this.
I don't usually like to try to add hours because that makes it really fucking crunchy. I will simplify it. Give me a quick moment.
So maybe just you lose X number each day, and then it's then you're just really you're tracking days again. And if you moved it to days, then you could end up adding more stuff that's basically at the start. You could be like, all right, guys, daily upkeep.
Because
know,
I guarantee
anything.
you, it would get really old really fast if I started asking you, okay, how many hours has it been? Like every 5 freaking minutes. Try to keep track of that.
Okay. I think I have simplified it. So, here is the update to the ability description. And then next to it, here's the updated penalty description. So every rest/day you roll a 3d20 and lose that many rads. If you are at 1/4 of your health in rads, you regain 4 HP per round. You can force absorb rads. Every 10 rads equals 2 HP. When you are at 0 rads, you deal your missing health in rads to everyone in a 20-foot area. You also take 4d6 extra damage. If you reach 80% of your HP in rads, you go feral and are considered dying. After recovering, you're exhausted.
Okay.
Now, missing health, is that damage or the amount of health you lose when you take rads?
If you were at 0 rads, right, and you had... So, radiation takes up your maximum health. So, if you had a max health of 80 and you were down to 10, say you were down to, like, say, 40 health, right? You had 80 maximum. You got 0 rads now. So you're missing 40 health. You wake up at 0 rads, you instantly deal 40 rads of damage to everybody around you in a 20-foot area.
Okay.
And while you're at that 0, you take 4d6 extra damage from any source.
So I think what Robbie's confusion is maybe if you said if you're at 1/4 or if 1/4
No,
your maximum HP. Well, I'm just saying if you add the word maximum in there, it clears that up.
Okay, I added if you're at 1/4 of your max health in rads, you regain 4 HP per round.
And then I would do the same thing on the 80%. If you reach 80% of your max HP, that way you know it's not a moving scale. It's fixed. It's based off your total. Not your current total, but your total. Then that, I think, eliminates all the future confusion.
Reach 80% of your max HP.
Yeah.
Considered dying.
Because I'm thinking about your next game,
Yeah.
like you explained it to Robbie, but your next person who reads the rule book that hasn't had this conversation.
Right, and this is for baseline ghoul. This isn't me, right?
This is baseline ghoul, so like you can add this to yourself now if you want to. Since this is the baseline, we'll work out the kinks of confliction, but because you're a mutated ghoul based upon the old base, you're getting an update.
Okay. Most things are roughly the same except for the rest and all that.
I'm giving the new rule book. There's the updated book with that in it.
I can... %.
Maybe this will be a bit hard to add in, Graycon. On the Excel sheet, if you could you add in a meter next to rads, where it says feral meter?
Something that could be done easily is I could make that cell change colors.
Okay.
So
And
we
just have a
could,
color indicator?
yeah. So like, hey, when it turns red, you're feral. And then, basically it could be no color, and then I could have it go light green for the regen activation.
Mm-hmm.
And so he'll have a visual indicator of like, hey, it's green, so I'm regenning health. If it's red, I've gone feral.
Add that little chart in somewhere for like the colors, if that's okay
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
Maybe off
once
to the
I
side
do
or
it.
something.
Yeah. I'll play around with it. I'll get it.
Okay.
It'll be done by next session.
Yeah, it'll be done after session. I'm not asking you to do it right now. I'm just saying for future.
Did you copy and paste this into the rulebook?
Yeah,
What you
when
have?
when I sent the new rule book right now, just right now, it's in the race section.
Okay, just make sure you specified that you take an extra 4d6 damage from all sources, and that's
I did not. 46.
yeah.
I will save this and redo it.
I do that a lot. I think faster than I type, and I leave things off.
That happens to me, but with my mouth.
It happens to me when I write with pens and pencils too.
Okay, there it is.
Okay. I think I have correctly copied this to my character sheet.
Okay, is that easier for you to manage now?
It should be. probably going to have to manage myself at a higher number of rads. Because the possibility of losing 60 rads in a day probably going to hit 0 pretty often.
Well, so remember, that's going to be at rest. So basically, right before we take a rest, you're going to want to make sure you're going
Radiate
to calorie dump. Yeah, you're going to calorie dump with radiation.
Well, calorie dump, yes, or you absorb. That's why I included you can force absorb rads. In case you don't have the calorie dump. You just photosynthesis. Like SpongeBob and fucking absorb it up. But Sven, are you finished moving, Sven?
Oh, so I'm sorry. Are you trading 2 HP to gain 10 rads?
No, you're absorbing 10 rads from your environment and getting 2 HP.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood how that worked. Okay, got it.
You can force absorb rads. So, like, you're absorbing rads from your environment into you to give yourself rads for the trade of 2 HP. It will not become profitable, but it can help you regen your health.
Okay, so you
like,
can...
Because you're... Think of it like this. If you're out and about, instead of spending stuff on items, you can instead give yourself a bit more rads to maybe go over your 4th max, and then pop in your HP regen and slowly get your HP back if you want to, but with that knowledge that you're going to croak or whatever.
So I can just meditate on the death and destruction of the world and gain 10 rads and a little bit of health.
Good old follower of Adam.
All right.
So go ahead and move Jams. Jams?
So I think I was the last one for our turn to go. So it should be environment.
Well, no, because you all moved over there, right? And
I was already there.
well, you moved down here,
Who's
got
up
the
here?
cash, and went around. And then I said, hold
Right,
on, guys, let's do this thing real quick. And then we went
Yeah.
back to here, and none of you have moved yet or gone anywhere. Besides Sven.
Yeah, so you went, the rest of us haven't gone yet.
So, Jams, where are you going?
I'm going to give 4 AP to Virgil.
Okay.
Shit.
Also, roll me a history check for the next bomb location.
Yep. $31.
Okay, Virgil, you're up. Where are you going?
That gives me 200 movement. Okay. Damn, I need to go somewhere that makes having 200 worth it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Gonna run around the walls and dodge the traps and come up here and search for this cache. So
Let me see your flight path first. Step
yeah,
by
one.
step.
So 50 will bring me here. $50 will bring me here. That's 100. And 90 will get me there.
Roll me in explosives.
Lovely. Oh, no. No pass.
25 damage on your torso. Kaboom!
Right. So that is 25 minus 13, so 12.
And roll me your perception to find a cache.
All right. 1 second. Do my armor real quick.
Awesome. And then Robbie, after you
Okay, there we go.
turn, after you take your turn, if you look at your sheet, I fixed it.
You fixed what? Shit. Okay. That's gonna be 32. I see random floating numbers out here on the right.
That was that's what your stats were, your numbers were, so we can set them back. So, check it out, right? If we go to say 20, you're at 10%, you're going to activate. So actually it should start at, so see at 12 it's not 10%, but 13 is, right? And then we take this and say go to 100, you'll be red. It's got a rounding error I need to fix, but okay, I can do that.
Wait, so that's, but it'd be 80% of his max HP. Isn't his max HP 90?
Well, so his actual max HP is 124.
Oh, okay. So at 100 HP, he'd be at 80%. Gotcha.
Yeah, so
At 100 rad, sorry, he'd be at a 80%.
124 times 0.8 is 99.2. So it's
Yeah. Anyways, Virgil, before that, thank you very much, Graycon, for editing the sheet to be able to do that. That's really fucking cool.
yeah, no worries. Yeah, it works properly now. We were at 10 and 89. There you go, Robbie.
So 77 was after I took the damage from that mine.
Oh, sorry. Well, then you can put that back. Sorry, I was just
So,
putting it back.
give me a perception roll for this cache.
Uh,
Oh, you rolled
Yeah.
a 2?
I rolled a 2 and I have 30 from the skill, so 32.
We're fucking rogues with a reliable talent. I rolled a 5, but it's a 52 because of my reliable talent. Do I open the door, GM? Yeah, you open the door. You did not find a cache here.
Hmm.
There was no cache in this potential zone. Instead, you find a dead body clinging onto a shotgun.
Okay. I'll take the shotgun and see if I find anything else on the body.
You got a caravan shotgun, and the body just has a pack of cigarettes and like a note in the pocket.
I'll read the note.
The note kind of goes over like a small journal that he's been keeping, as well as like kind of his daily reminders. Have to get money for Carol, have to bring food home, gotta make this job work.
Okay.
On the back is like a note from like his wife saying like, hey, it was like a letter of something of like, hey, food's been running low, money's been tight, mafia's kind of knocking at the door, you need to pay off your debt. They broke my kneecap. I really need you to come through for us. You fucked up our life. Now fix it.
All right, I guess next is Lena.
You're up, Lena.
I'm going to go. Oh, excuse me.
Remember, the little white boxes are mines, so just make sure you're skirting around them.
It's only some of them.
All right. I have made it. That's me.
Alright, so my turn.
Okay. Lena, go ahead and roll me a survival check as you're in range of a shot and not behind any cover.
All right. Oh, I passed.
The bullet whizzes past and knocks into the ground. Back over
Ooh.
to you, Sven. Go ahead and roll me a perception.
Uh, 14?
Okay, you find a... Let me see here in the chart. Rolling... You find an ammo cache. Want to roll history for the next location area? For artillery?
Yeah. Uh, 25. Now, it's 2 AP to search?
Yes.
Okay. Then I still have a bunch of movement. I'll move here to end my turn.
With your history, you realize that there is another bombardment that's going on, as there's been enough movement activity in the area that a second artillery strike is being called now.
Okay. That's all of
James,
us.
you're up.
I'll give forward to Sven.
Don't feel like moving?
Nah. I'll let I don't know if Virgil has to look, but Sven can run real fast, so I figured let them try it.
All right, who's up? Jesus.
Okay, so then that means Virgil is up.
Okay. Let's see. So I'm back to 150. Shit, that was not right. Yeah, 150. Okay. That's a long ways away. All right. So 100
You should
feet.
maybe, you should maybe go to the doorway and look for more explosives.
No, I think you can make it there.
You know, and then you can run more if you still have more movement, because it's only 2 AP to do that action.
I'll go for it.
So let me know your move path.
Yep, so straight down this way through the doorway. And then 50 will get me this far.
Another explosive check.
Yep. Pretty sure that fails.
20 damage to the torso. Boom.
Yep.
Make sure to be marking off your condition rating.
I surely am. Um, 20 damage. So I only took 7 damage. And all right. Where I'm at, I want to search this area for other traps.
Okay, investigation.
Oh, 50. That was a natural 20.
So see them here, here, here. Yeah, they're all accounted for.
Nice. That's the end of my turn.
You also spot the Mr. Handy landmines that have activated.
Activated like they're ready, they're armed, or activated like they're gonna come bum rush me right now?
As in, they're popping up.
Dang.
Oh shit.
as you see like the ground kind of shift a bit as they all kind of pop up and go. Activation of defense. Intruder detected.
I am not in a good place.
And we will end session off there, for next time being a combat / exploratory encounter.